as you guys are coming in, just leave a comment. Let me know that you guys are here. Changing this to subscriber mode while we were waiting for people to come in the chat. All right, guys, can you hear me? Everybody hear me okay? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Gotta love YouTube. Gotta love them. Gotta love the system. I'm telling you, this thing, you can schedule stuff all day long and have it set up, and then it just bombs like crazy. Can't hear nothing half the time. Willie9, what's going on, man? Welcome to BHT, Beards, Heads, and Threads, your coolest YouTube channel for men. And I hope you guys are having a well Sunday. What's up, Ryan? Sound is good. It's about time. Mike, appreciate it. Loving all your scents. Thank you so much. We're going to talk about one today. We're going to talk about a brand new one that I just released. Very, very limited, and it's selling out. It's almost gone. But I thought, you know what? I would talk and just chill, hang out with you all today, and just see what it brings. You know what I mean? Just chilling, hanging out on a Sunday afternoon, and my gosh, I am just struggling to get this daggone thing to work. I don't know if it's going to actually work. I had a thumbnail and the stupid sound wouldn't work, so I had to redo the whole stream. So I'm not frustrated. You cannot even, do I use a beard straightener on your beard? I have been lately, right here in the flyaways and my mustache. Yep. Sure have. I'm going to brighten this up a little bit. All right. Sorry if it's shaking. It is on a stand. All right. I guess this isn't gonna fly. Roger, what's happening, dude? Appreciate you, man. Hope you're doing well. Having a great, fantastic day. So give me 1 second, guys. I don't know if this is gonna mess up the stream. It didn't work. It didn't work. I was trying to fix the thumbnail. Had a great thumbnail I had, and you know what happens? It screws up and doesn't want to work and all that stupid stuff. But does your dad use one also? You both have awesome beards. Thanks. So my dad is not the other guy on Grown to Grace. That is my father-in-law, and yes, he does, and I appreciate it. All fueled by BHT Grooming. So I do want to talk about this today. Welcome, shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh, let's see here. I'm going to try to get my screen up here so I can see the chat better. And if you give me 1 second, I'll be able to pull this up. Okay, boom, there I am. Okay, so we got Willie, 9 Millie, we got Mike, Ryan, good to see you, Zach, Roger, 30 Spray J, excuse me. Good to see you guys. So I'm going to drop a pinned comment right there. If you want to pick up one of these very limited reserved beard oils, you can today. All right. I don't have very much left. I've been doing some fun stuff lately, drop in very limited micro batches, and it's very, very fun. I'm having a great time doing it. The last one, which this one will be a giveaway, was Wild Blueberry Tobacco. A lot of you guys that ordered it will be getting it in the mail. I shipped most of that stuff off on Friday. And I shipped, yeah, on Friday, I believe it was. And so these ones are going out tomorrow. These are Black Barrel, and it's going to be citrus rum tobacco. And this is a amazing scent if you are like into boozy scents with some citrus. It's going to have some bergamot, and it's also going to have some grapefruit on the very top end of this one. And it's also going to have like rum in the middle, clove, leather in the middle, and then in the bottom parts of this, it's going to have some amber, musk, and patchouli. This one is a great scent. I'm not going to open these ones because these, obviously, you can see these are sealed. I labeled all these. They're ready to go. So if you did not get one, I think we only have, my gosh, I think we only have like 8 or 9 available. maybe less than that. I don't even remember how much we have. Not very many at all. And so these are going super, super fast. And yeah. So let's see here. Yep. All right. So we have 9 available. And so if you want one, what's your thoughts on? I have no idea what that is. No idea. Well, surely we're not going to get all crazy stuff going on today, are we, Jay? Is today the day? It is Sunday. We get a lot of people coming in, and no offense, you may be honest and being serious about that, but I get a lot of people come in the chat. That's just kind of, they say the weirdest stuff. All right. So here's the deal. At the end of the day, I'm going to be selling all of these black barrels. They're going to be gone. Mike, I'm excited for you to check the black barrel out. I know you're going to love it. But also, I will be releasing a new scent this next week. All right. So stay tuned to that. All right. It's going to be one that I believe you guys are really going to enjoy a lot. Now, I'm putting different stuff out of different types of scent profiles. I'm very big in the tobacco scent. I love tobacco. Love tobacco. Okay, sorry. I didn't know, dude. I didn't know. Nascent iodine. Ta-ta. See ya, man. Don't know anything about it. Anyways. So, I am still taking orders on the black barrel. And if you want to put your order in today, I will be happy to drop a discount in the chat. I had the same discount going on. What was it? Was it yesterday? Gig 15. Gig 15 will save 15% if you want to pick anything up from BHT Grooming today. Let me redo that again. I'm going to actually delete that because I'm going to fix that. Hold on one second. Let me do this again. Gig 15 saves today 15%. Okay, but there we go. So if you want to pick up one of these before they're gone, you can certainly go over to BHT Grooming and pick one up and use that code. It will save you some money at checkout. Now, it's not just going to be just for the oils today. It'll be for anything that's not already discounted, like combos. And it also does not go toward this right here, Woody Woodpecker. If you guys have not tried Woody Woodpecker, y'all are missing out. Fantastic, amazing oud. I love oud. Got oud essence going out tomorrow. If you've never tried my beard butters, this is what they look like. All right. A big old massive 4-ounce tub. Smells incredible. Nice earthy woody oud right here. Very, very nice. I sell a lot of the oud essence. I also sell fragrances. This one is Blue Suede Ember, and I just packaged an oud essence yesterday for a friend that was interested in the oud essence in a fragrance. And I also have the body wash. All right, big old body wash, any scent. Midnight Current, guys. I really like Midnight Current. I'm telling you, Midnight Current is it's a great scent if you are into like Profumo type of scents. I was into Acquadigio Profumo, and that's kind of how I got Deepwater Spice. Kind of in that same vein, if you're into fragrances, you'll know that Acquadigio by Giorgio Armani actually discontinued it. And so I made a beard oil and beard butter, beard wash, all that stuff in the same scent. But also Armani, not Armani, was it Armani? Yeah. Yeah, again, Armani code, Profumo smell a lot like this one. Or I guess I should say this smells a lot like Profumo from Armani code. And this one, fantastic. Love it. So Of course, you know, the blue suede amber, I can't deny this, guys. This one right here is a banger. It smells a lot like Bleecker Street from bond number 9. But it's not going to be $199, $200, $250, whatever that it costs. All right. So, but yeah, I'm excited about these ones. Excited about these ones, Black Barrel. Um, these are going to be only for like men that enjoy masculinity. You know, it's not going to be no floral type of scent at all. It is like a nice fruity scent here, but definitely boozy for sure. Kind of dark. You know, I even put it on there. Bold, aged, and unapologetic. Aged rum, oak and tobacco, and leather. So if you like tobacco, oak, aged rum, and leather, you're gonna love this one. Okay. All right. I thought, okay. The weird stuff you see sometimes on the channel. It is the craziest, craziest thing. Uncle Charles. Mr. Uncle Charles. All right. What's happening, Nick? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Make sure I'll hit that like button as you come in. I would appreciate it. So today we're talking about Black Barrel. We talked about this yesterday. Kind of a hangout session today. I got a lot of orders going out in the morning. So if you placed an order, you will be receiving it hopefully this week. Nick, I believe I got your beard oil, your Black Barrel. Let me take that back. Your Wild Blueberry shipped on Friday, I believe. So you should be getting that this week. And the Black Barrels are going out in the morning. Okay. I did label these yesterday, so I got to sit down and take a moment and say, okay, so this one is yours, this one's yours, and got to tell you kind of like what you mean to me as far as the company, as far as customers. What I will say is this: if you purchase today, I can't label them because I already have them all labeled now because I'm not playing around and ready to ship these things out. However, if you order today, I will let you know what your number is. How about that? If you go to bhtgrooming.com right now and order, I'll give you a shout out and I will tell you what number you are of these beard oils. Now, these beard oils are they're like my kids. They're like a part of me. I made these. These are personal to me, and I'm shipping these out. As soon as they sell out, I'm done with these. All right, I'm moving on. Something different. All right, but I'm trying to make the world a better place out there just by putting out some new scents out there in the world for people to smell and taking care of another bearded brother's beard. All right, by amazing stuff. So I'll kind of tell you what's gone on in the last couple of days. In the last couple of days, I've gotten text messages from friends, not just one. All right. In fact, I've heard this, not just a text message, but not, you know, I had a couple people actually one text me, one emailed me, and one came up to me today. And what they were saying was, man, I can see a difference since I started using your beard products in my beard. And some people may be on here right now. Some people may not be on here right now. And I know one person is not on here now because they're on another stream, but we can see a difference over time of using BHT Grooming beard products. Why? Because it's got an amazing carrier blend in it. The carrier blend is going to work fantastic for your hair. It's going to make your beard look good. It's going to make it smell good, and it's going to make it feel good. And so that's one of the things that I love about the carrier blend. But not only that, we got fire scents. We do. I mean, our scents are incredible. Some people like grapefruit. Some people don't like grapefruit. Some people like berries. Some people don't. Some people just like tobacco. And I love tobacco. And that's all right. The overall health of my beard has improved dramatically. Awesome. 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 Thanks, Ryan, for oh, yeah. And I forgot. You sent me a picture of your beard as well. And Nick, you sent me a picture of your beard yesterday, which you cut off. But perfect timing, right? Perfect timing to start using BHT Grooming and seeing what it does. I guarantee you'll see a big difference from before and now. You know, where you struggled before to grow a beard, you will notice that you have unlocked some things using this stuff. Now, let me tell you a story. Y'all like stories. I'm a storyteller. Let me tell a story. Appreciate that, Jay. Fire sense. And so I'm going to tell a story about Red Robin. How many of you guys have heard of Red Robin? You guys heard of Red Robin before? Let me know in the chat if you've ever heard of Red Robin. I know that Red Robin is not just a local place. It's a place that I'm sure is a franchise all over the country. All right, so surely y'all have heard of um, Red Robin. Okay, so anyways, we were at Red Robin and the burger place. Yeah, that's it, the burger place. We were at Red Robin and we eat there on Wednesday nights. All right, and the reason why we eat there on Wednesday nights is because the kids' meals are 99 cents. And here's another cool caveat about it all. Not only are they 99 cents, but they're all you can eat macaroni and cheese. Like the kids' meals are 99 cents and it's all you can eat for the kids. So my kids like to go there and get mac and cheese. And even as a side, here's the crazy thing. Even as a side, you can get macaroni as a side and it's unlimited. So my wife will sometimes have me get a side with my, I like to eat their fish sandwich there. And by the way, their fish sandwiches are fantastic, amazing and great. But I enjoy eating their fish sandwich. And so I had a server there that had was helping us. Great service. I'm telling you, this guy was a fantastic server, amazing. And I will be the one with a before and after testimony video for each. I'm ready. If you guys got videos out there, you're going to make a video of BHT Grooming and what it means to you. Let me know, guys. I mean, that would mean a lot to me. That would be amazing if y'all could share anyway, Spotify or Shopify, God, Instagram or YouTube or, I'm not on TikTok, but if you want to get on TikTok and do something, that'd be cool too. But here's the thing. Literally just did Tennessee hot catfish sweet. So here's the thing. The guy was serving us and he was fantastic. Fantastic attitude. I kind of felt bad because when we get there, it's a little bit before they close. And I always feel bad because we get out of church at like 8 and they close at 9. So it's a rush to get there across town. But we go there because my kids like to eat there and it's good price for me. So, I mean, if you're a dad, you always want to catch those deals. And so this guy, black guy, was our server. And he had a beard. And it was a shorter beard. But I asked him, I said, hey, bro, what do you use for beard? Do you use beard oil in your beard? That's what I asked him. And usually, I usually probably wouldn't ask somebody this, but it looked like maybe he was a guy that he looked like he took care of himself. So that's why I'm like, I wonder if he uses beard oil and stuff. And I said, so what do you do for your beard? And he goes, I just usually use castor oil. But then this is what he said. He goes, but I've noticed lately, for a while, that it hasn't been growing. And I needed to, I don't know why, but I noticed that you have a good looking beard. And he goes, and so I thought, I want to ask you, what do you do? And I said, well, I'm glad you asked because I actually own a men's grooming company called BHT Grooming. I actually make my own beard products and sell them locally. And he's like, really? I said, yeah, I got a lot of sense and stuff. I mean, it would definitely help your beard grow. And so I gave him one of my cards, but it's seeing people that just because you use castor oil does not mean your beard's going to grow. I mean, it helps. It helps with not having stuff. But here's the thing, guys. At the end of the day, you want to have a carrier blend that is tested, tried, and proven that's going to work for you. And it does. It absolutely works and it's fantastic. And so again, if you have a beard and you've been having some hiccups, you've been trying to grow a beard for a while and you're just struggling to get it to grow. For some reason, maybe it might grow about that much, but you can't get it to grow any farther. So this is something you might want to look into. There might be reasons, legitimate reasons why. I thought of shaving, starting over. I've never shaved the beard and can't do it. No, I get it. I couldn't do it either. I can't do it either, Jay, but I trimmed it almost all the way before starting BHT. And dude, I got to tell you, uh, Ryan, which is user guys, he's a part of our BHT Roundtable membership as well. Fantastic looking beard. Fantastic looking beard. All the way from Cali. And so I got a lot of California beards that are on BHT Grooming, devout fans of it. I've got people on the East Coast, Tennessee, all over. Chicago, Chi-Town, right, Jay? So I keep thinking a reset would help the beard, but so many say it won't. So are you asking me my opinion, or are you just telling me? Because I can give you my opinion. It might be different than everybody else's, but I certainly give you my opinion. But I don't think you want to hear my opinion, man. I don't think you want to hear my opinion. All right, so we do have an order. And thank you so much for that. You know who you are out there that just made an order. And it was not Black Barrel, but it was a good order of other stuff. And let me just tell you, dude, if you want me to say your name, I can. You're going to love this stuff, man. You are. You're going to love it. You're going to love the beard butter of it. You're going to love the beard balm of it. I do sell the beard butter, beard balm of the Woody Woodpecker while it's here. And so I'm excited. Shoot me a message. You can do it on here if you want. If it doesn't matter to you, you can certainly do it on here and we can talk. But if you don't want to talk on here, you want to be discreet, you can always send me an email, info@bhtgrooming.com. I do want to talk to you. I want to ask if you've ever tried the Woody Woodpecker, or if this is your first time. I guess I could probably check it out. Oh, Mr. You-know-who from Florida, all the way from Florida. You know what? I take that back. I can find out that myself. And all right. No, you have not. You have not. And I'm excited for you to try this. I'm excited for you to try the Woody Woodpecker because I know you're going to love that stuff, dude. It's absolute fire. Fire in the hole. Look at his ingredients and do some research. It will convince you definitely. Chad's mix will definitely help, brother. Absolutely. I had a guy message me the other day and said, your ingredients, your carrier oil is right up my alley. I'm definitely going to get your stuff. Your stuff is like next on my list. I also had a friend that I just discovered, just met him. I mean, he's been messaging me. He sent me pictures of his beard. He said his beard, what he did was he came from my other channel. Some of you guys like Nick, you may recognize Branson and Betsy and Branson, or Betsy and Brandon. I can't remember if it's Betsy or Betty. I think it's Betty and Brandon. Anyways, he came over to BHT Grooming and he bought a beard butter like this one. On sale, guys, by the way. If you have not tried the beard butters from before, this one's unscented. And so while these last, they are going for $12 on sale right now. So go there, buy them all out, help me out, get rid of them. Let me get them off my shelf. You'll enjoy them. Help me to make some room for my 4-ounce butters. So anyways, he bought a blank slate butter and turned around and bought some samples. He ended up actually thinking he bought the big sample pack. And guys, let me just say, I don't have a sample pack. All right. I had to update it even more and try to explain, because a lot of people read it and they see all the samples there except for Conviction, and they think that they're all in a pack for $4. But I'm just going to tell you, 6 or 7 samples for $4 is like unheard of anywhere. I'm serious. Go anywhere and look, especially with the good carrier blend. So I said this is $4 for a $5 gram. But next time you buy, I'll throw in a couple samples for you. But he had anyways, the butter in his beard this morning and sent me a couple pictures, few of them. And He's got a nice red beard, and he's like, dude, this thing looks and feels incredible. I love it. Thank you. So, yeah, it's about time you show up, Frankie. Even my wife used it. Wow, nice, nice, Nick. Glad to hear that. I know a friend of mine that lives in California. His wife has been using the blank slate oil in her hair and the wash, and loves it. Showed me pictures before and after of the hair, and so I'm going to be releasing something for women on the 14th of February. So stick around for that. It'll be a thing for a guy and a girl, special, exclusive, only for Valentine's Day. So make sure y'all stick around, because if you got somebody in your life that you want to really make happy, I think that this is something that you may end up enjoying. So, son just flew in from Texas at the airport. Ooh, nice. Frankie, how many kids do you have, if you don't mind me asking? And how old are they? Are they like in their 20s, or um, I assume they're old enough to fly on their own. Maybe they're young and they're flying. I don't know. But I'm just curious. I got a sample first, and then that's why I'm a lifelong customer. Well, thank you, Nick. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that a lot. We've got 25 watching in right now. If you stick around, you're going to have a fantastic time here. Now, listen, if you're not a guy, even if you're a girl, you're welcome. If you're not a guy, you can leave. If you want to stick around on a guy's channel and you're a girl, you can stay. If you got a guy in your life that you want to bless, you can stay. But most women probably aren't going to get wrapped up in into this type of conversation with guys. Okay, two young men, 32 and 29. Wow, nice, dude. Wow, dude, you're looking young, bro, for your age. Not that you're old, but just didn't peg you at being. Uh, I assume you're probably almost 50 or in your 50s. Not too bad, brother. Good job, dude. Taking care of yourself. That's what matters. So, what are your thoughts on Gabe Horn? Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Lifelong customer and friends. BT is fantastic. Thank you so much, Jay. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. And so, I as I said yesterday, if you didn't catch the stream yesterday, black don't crack. That's funny. Let me just say this. Yesterday, I talked to like everybody that bought a Black Barrel bottle. I was able to talk to on the stream, call them out, and do a shout out and tell them, kind of how I met them through BHT Grooming, and what they meant to me. And so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to start doing this. When I release like very limited micro batches, which that's going to be an ongoing thing. I'm just going to tell you something new to BHT Grooming. It is going to be an ongoing deal. I will be relevant. I will be releasing scents that people love. Some people will just be upset that they're not main lines. And so all these things, that's what's happening. All right, it's going to continue to happen. Because I have so many scents that I want to release, but making it a mainline makes it a little bit harder for me, because I want to stock up and have everything backed up and all that. But doing these micro batches, it's easy for me. It's easy for me to pop out some great scents, come up with some labels, and get them out the door and get them into your hands. So I have kind of bent the rules a little bit and made like a special balm for a friend, on a very limited batch, because I had just a little bit left over, enough to make a balm. So, but I have some great stuff coming. I've got some woodsy scents coming. That's going to be really nice, and some more tobacco. I know y'all like the tobacco. Some of you don't, but it's okay. If you don't like the tobacco, I got some cool citrus, really cologne vibes since coming, but these are exotic. These are going to be some special stuff, guys. This is like, here's the deal. You can go anywhere and buy cologne scents. Literally, you can go anywhere. You can go online and buy cologne scents. You can buy colognes that smell like this or smell like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love fragrance houses like Armaf, and even one like this one, like Rayhan right here, that smell so good, like Dior Homme. If you ever heard of Dior Homme, this one will save you a lot of money. It smells just like it. All right, just telling you, this is Obsidian. Fantastic. That's not mine, it's my son's. My son is actually getting into fragrance reviews. So if you didn't check his channel, go over there to Fragrance ICT. He's doing a lot of reviews on fragrances these days, and I'm proud of him because he's a hard worker and does great on videos and editing. He's just amazing. But this one is a great scent. Fantastic. I just sprayed it on my hand and it smells really good. Really good. It smells just like Dior Homme. Very classy, and you definitely pick up the lipstick vibes in this one, which is that iris. The iris in there is really projecting, making like that lipstick vibe, which probably sounds weird, but it's really actually pretty good. Frankie's gonna go check you out. All right. You see Frankie J over there, make sure you say hi to him. Sure. All right. So yeah, I'll hook, whatever you want to do, dude, I can make you a clone, Jay. I'm guessing you're probably going to want the Midnight Current. Did you like that? Drop that link to his YouTube channel. Is that what you're saying? For your son, okay. At Fragrance ICT. I think that's it. Not 100% sure. Oh, I didn't spell that right. Sorry, fragrance, not fragrance. This is what I meant to say. Sorry. Fat fingered that one. So, anyways, so I got some really cool stuff. And, like grapefruit, pink grapefruit. Obviously, I added some of that in this one. I'm gonna be working with some sage, some citrus, different essential oils, working for like toward a bourbon type of tobacco. Do you guys like bourbon tobacco? Have you guys ever even smelt something like bourbon tobacco? Maybe you have, let me know in the chat. If not, it's something that I'm wanting to try and see if I can't come up with something amazing. Obviously we like ginger. Some of you guys don't, but I kind of like that ginger, bubbly, almost like carbonation scent. I will definitely be working on some of that, and maybe some lime, something like that around that. Ideas when it comes to spring, summer coming, and obviously, again in this oil right here, you got that bergamot and grapefruit, and so I love the grapefruit, bergamot, real like citrusy in this. And so, but once these are gone, guys, these are gone. This is very exclusive batch, all right? And I've had a lot of people tell me, like when they first got Woody Woodpecker, oh my gosh, you're gonna have to re-release it. You're gonna have to, hey Branson, we were just talking about you, brother, about how you shared your picture this morning. Good to see you, brother. So what I'm doing is I'm selling these today on the channel. The other day, I actually, everybody that would buy one, I actually wrote their name down and called them out in live stream and told them kind of what they meant to me, being a customer of BHT Grooming. And a lot of people on here are saying BHT for life. They be converted to BHT. Will beard oils, butters, and balms still be good, say 5 years later? So there is a shelf life on everything, all right? I know there's even a shelf life on our life, right? So most, I will say oils are usually good for about a year. They can go rancid, all right? Ones can go even rancid faster than that because some of the oils that's in it. Like for instance, let me give you an example. If there is grapeseed oil in a cured blend, a lot of companies do that. A lot of companies are getting away from that. Have you noticed that? It's because it can really go rancid after like 6 months. It's the shortest shelf life of any carrier oils. I've got carrier oils in mine that's going to last a lot longer than the shorter life ones, but every good thing must come to an end, right? And so, what I would do is, if you get something, Keep it as long as it smells good, and if it starts stinking, well, there you know it's gone. It's not good anymore. And so you'll know. I had a collab with a company years ago, and had sold because at that time I was actually working with their scents, like working with this company with their scents and helping them, and was a collaborator with them in a company. And I'm not going to say the company's name. And so I actually it was a line that was for me. It was for my line. I wasn't a company at the time. And so I was selling them locally. And I sold some to a guy, and he reached out to me the other day and he said, "Hey, I got a beard oil from you a while back. And I'm just wondering, there's no shelf life on it. And I wondered, it's crystallized." And I'm like, "Well, that's kind of weird, hadn't heard that happening." And come to find out, it was that old original one from like 3.5 years ago. Like, yeah, it's, they're not made to last forever. All right. So let's see here. There he is right there. Fragrance ICT. Good to see you. Highly unlikely. Bammer, 1 to 2 years max, depending on carrier oils. That's right. Oh, yeah, for sure, man. That butter that you sell is the best I've used so far. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Chris, good to see you today. GBS. So grape seed, and thanks. I have 16 months oil, still good. Starting the bigger beard again. Awesome. Well, Bammer, let me just say this. Thank you for stopping by BHT. Hope you are having a fantastic time starting out your beard care journey. If there's anything I can help you with, let me know. I talk about beard stuff all the time on this channel. And you can certainly go check out this limited drop that just dropped a couple of days ago, and it's already almost sold out. All right, there's only a few left on there. This one's going to have some bergamot. It's going to have grapefruit that I put in there. Wanted to do something boozy, but I wanted to add some grapefruit, something different. I've smelt a lot of scents and have tried a lot of companies and stuff, and I'm always trying to come up with. There's some great scents from a lot of companies, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. And I wanted to add some something citrusy with the boozy, right? And so some aged rum sent to it with some bergamot, grapefruit, all that type of stuff, most masculine scents. It's hard to get through without having some type of a leather note in there. So it's got a little bit of leather, not a whole lot. Patchouli down there in the bottom. Patchouli is very off-putting to a lot of people unless you can blend it well enough. And so it's going to give a little bit of a base that's going to last. A lot of the, what's up to you and Dancy? I've watched for a few years. Cheers, man. Well, thanks, Bammer. Appreciate that. How many do I have left? I think I might have 6 or 7 left. I don't even know why I said 6, 7. My son's sitting in here like, what? I have oils that I had for 2 years stored that are still good. All right. Some can last. Some can last. I'm gonna tell you right now, I still have oils on my shelf right here that still smell okay. Some of them you're like, for me, like some of them I don't even know what the original scent was. Like some people had sent these to me after they'd had it for a while, and I smell it and I'm like, now is this gone a little bit rancid, or is this the way the scent was supposed to be? Like Lux. I got some Lux oils from a friend a while back, and some of them smell good, some of them are like, man, I think it could be going rancid. And of course, you look at the carrier blend and there is grapeseed oil in it. And so does refrigeration help? No. I will say this: amber colors in bottles work with keeping the rays out. It can mess with the molecules, but you want to store your oils in like a cooler area where it's not going to be hot. Refrigeration, I guess, could help, but it's not gonna, I don't know the whole science behind it, to be honest with you. I couldn't tell you, but I would not think that refrigerating your oil is gonna make it last for 5 years. Okay? And that's a great question, by the way. I don't think it will, but it'd be nice to be able to find out the science behind that, to be honest with you. So let me say this: Black Barrel is a great rummy It's not going to smell like a coconut rum type or anything like that. It's an aged dark rum with grapefruit right off the top. So right when you smell this, you're going to get that grapefruit off the top, but it's going to be something a little bit different. It's not going to be like a nice fresh let me try to explain this because it is citrusy, but it's not going to be like when you smell it, it's like it smells like just orange. You're going to smell that sweetness to it off the top, but it's going to be very complex and unique. So if you like complexity, you're going to love these scents. Even the last one that I've released, the blueberry, wild blueberry, that sold out within just 2 days. It's complex. It's not going to be like your average pipe tobacco, straight vanilla tobacco. There's a lot of vanilla tobaccos out there, tobacco vanillas, or tobacco vanille, whatever you want to call it, niche or designer. But this one, I'm telling you guys, these scents are not going to be your average scent you're going to go and find at the store. You go to the store, you might find like a universal fragrance that everybody likes. But some of these scents, I'm telling you, some may not like them, some will love them. Most will love it. But I will say this oil right here, the Black Barrel, is very unique. Right off the top, boom, it's going to hit you with that citrus grapefruit. It's going to move down to, in the heart of it, you're going to start smelling some different vibes to it, more masculine type scents, some of that charred oak in the middle. And so it does have rich tobacco in it. It's got some leather in it. I guess, obviously I said that kind of smooth, but it will kind of, the heart of this is going to have like amber in it. It will have, I joke around, say amber. It will have amber in it, patchouli, and moss. And so that's pretty much what it is. It smells like a private whiskey, kind of like a private whiskey lounge in a bottle, if you will. And so it is bold. It's not going to, I'm telling you, it's not for weak people. It's for strong people. Very limited run. And so this one is, it's going to sell out. And when it's gone, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. And we will be moving on to the next. Mike, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you. Got to run, Chad. Thanks for your expertise, professionalism. Can't wait to receive Black Barrel on future releases. Well, appreciate it, Mike. Have a great day. Happy Sunday. And I'll see you soon, man. That's how my mind works, brother. Always trying to figure things out. Yep. Mine goes in the cabinet in the bathroom. Hey, what's up, Shannon? Good to see you. Everybody make sure you welcome in Shannon Kelchner. Good to see you. And Roger Depperman, good to see you. Good to see y'all. And Dad Blaggett, good to see you, Mr. Hillbilly. Look at all those nice looking icon or what do you call it? What do you call those things? Those little icons beside your names for being a member of this channel. BHT Grooming Roundtable. So, let's see here. So let me ask y'all a question. If you guys have any, my bathroom remains on the cooler side because hot showers vent. I have 2 oils, 2 years old. I have oils 2 years old, still going strong. You only have a few oils, don't you, Jay? Just a few oils. So it was nice seeing BHT Grooming on your shelf. It really was. If I can only get more BHT Grooming bottles on your shelf, that would be amazing, brother. But always good, Shannon. So let me know, guys, what types of scent profiles would you like me to come out with in limited batches and micro batches? I'd be happy to entertain the idea and start, working on some things. I know that Roger, I am working on one that you'd mentioned to me before. And there's another guy, a friend of mine, that had asked me to start working on a certain type of scent too. And I told him I would, and I am. So, but it's hard to get away from some of those tobacco scents. I need 2 more shelves, but if the shelves aren't full, I'll have to buy more. There you go. Let's see here. Let me go here. I'm still here with you guys. I'm going to look at something real quick. Okay, so Thursday. Let me see where we're at here. Grab my handy dandy pen here. What's going on, Ian Davies? Good to see you, brother, all the way from Wales, United Kingdom. Good to see you. Okay. So we do have a giveaway coming up from Leslie. She had donated a oil of this limited batch wild blueberry tobacco. So that will be a giveaway soon on the channel. So we have Roger. Let's see here. I don't know. Okay, yeah. So Roger, you were number 1. Shout out to you for being number 1, bro. I'm running out of room. If they go bad within a year, hopefully they last longer. I'll become even more generous, giving out some more. Awesome. I honestly, dude, I'm gonna tell you, I've had oils. Most of my oils that I've seen last longer than a year. All right. It's when you start getting into 2-3 years, that's where, for me, unless it has like, grapeseed oil in it, it's usually okay. Okay, so just kind of looking through some of these orders. There we go. Jim. Thank you, 6-7. Thank you for that, 6-7. Come on now. They need to get one of those deals that go like this, right? Number 3, Mike. Just gonna call Mike. How about that? All right. What's this one? Okay. That one's that one. Mr. Ryan. Coming in clutch. Yes, sir. Not you, Ryan, but the other Ryan. I'll get to you, Ryan. I'll get to you. We ain't there yet. Brian, number 5. I like to make this fun. I think that, we should have fun. And ain't nothing wrong with having some fun, right? On BHT. By the way, all of y'all who prayed for me, thank you so much for my surgery on my feet. It did not slow me down, but I do appreciate you guys thinking about me with your thoughts and prayers. I am recovering. Very well. Okay, so okay. You saw me at church today. Oh, you did? You got some good eyes, bro. Okay, so we've got 9 oils left. All right. It's kind of, hopefully I didn't mess this up, going in order with everybody. So we've got Roger, Jim, Mike, Ryan, Brian, Dick, Ryan, and Ryan. Ryan and Ryan for 2 Ryans because he bought 2. So if you want to be number 9, you can watch YouTube, watching YouTube. My gosh, see what happens when I look at the screen? You can be number 9, and I will put your name down and let you know if you want to be number 9. By the way, if you guys are in here, do you guys have any questions for me? Anything I can help you with? I would love to give you advice if I have it to give. would love to do whatever I can to help you guys out as you come in. And if you guys got mustaches you're trying to grow out and form, I do have the mustache wax as well. Blank slate. All right. Yeah. Yep. It was amazing to see how God provided for you last night, Hillbilly. So I'm going to have those samples out to you tomorrow. Okay, Hillbilly. And so let me say this, Shannon. What did you think about Conviction? Did you enjoy Conviction? Are you enjoying the scent? I know a lot of people want me to buy to make that stuff in a fragrance, and also blue suede ember as well. By the way, if you guys are in here, make sure you hit that like button if you would. I'd appreciate it. I just want to know how to use the products before. I've never. Okay, so when you use beard oil, the way you use beard oil is simple as this. When you take a shower or get your beard wet, you want to put the beard oil in. Okay. Now, if you don't have a big beard, which I don't think you have a big beard, you want to start with just a few drops. Okay. And then the idea is to get it like kind of in your fingernails. Some people actually put actual dropper on their skin. Depends on who you are. I don't. Usually I just put it in my hand, mix it together like this in my fingernails, and you want to rub it under your beard into your skin. All right. And any excess, you can kind of like, go like this through your beard like this and get it through your beard. And that's it. That's all you do. And if you want to follow it with like beard balm or beard butter, wait a few minutes until it kind of absorbs into your beard. How do you know if you use too much? If it's like still, I'd say if it's still, a lot of people think that beard oils are greasy and really like, what is the word? Oily and too greasy. That's the case with a lot of beard oils, but not every beard oil, because what could happen is on the flip side is you could use too much beard oil and then think, man, this company's got a greasy, oily beard oil that it's just too much. Well, maybe the problem isn't the company. Maybe it's the user. Maybe the user's adding too much oil. So how do you know 30 minutes later, if your beard feels dry, you need to add some more? Get a little bit wet and then put some oil back in there. If it's too oily still, after 30 minutes, you put way too much in. So it's kind of like dialing it in. And so thanks, Shannon. Appreciate that. Low conviction. I love that. I love the scent of it. Feels great in my beard. Awesome. So if you take a shower in the morning, do it in the morning. If you take one at night, do it in the night. This is what I do when I wake up. If I take a shower at night, I'll wet my beard in the mornings, put the oil in, and then, when I get out of the shower at night, put the beard oil back in. If I take a shower in the morning and use beard oil at night, if I don't take a shower, I will not put beard oil back in. What I do is I just put some beard butter in at night, which is this stuff. And it's got shea butter, mango butter in it, and the BHT Cure blend. And I just put a little bit. And what happens is when you put a little bit of the butter, very little, in your hand, makes it gets really like melted and it's just kind of oily, and rub it through your beard. All right. And so the butter and the oils will actually make it feel super soft and moisturized and nurtured, if you will, moisturized, pleasurized, whatever you want to call it, but it'll make it feel soft and it'll be great in the morning when you wake up. And so I use beard butter every single night. I use sometimes beard butter during the day. If it's cold, I'll use beard butter. Sometimes I use beard balm, just depends. Like if I really want it really tight and shaped, I'll use some balm, because the balm has beeswax in it, which will help with styling more. The butter is going to be more for like conditioning. There are beard butters out there. Not all beard butters are considered equal. You're going to have beard butters out there that have different formulas. They're going to have different, different formulations as far as how many oils is in it, how much butter you're using. Are you using this much of the mango? You're using this much of the coconut butter, if that's what you use, or shea butter, or whatever butters you're using. There's harder butter. Coconut butter is like, it's one of the hardest ones. Mango's hard too. But anyways, the point what I'm making is every company has a different beard butter, and you just determine which one you have. So I do not have any beeswax in my butter. Nope. I think that beeswax, a true beard butter would not have beeswax in it. I think that's the purpose of having a beard balm. Some companies do have beeswax in it. And does that make their beard butter bad? No, I've used a lot of beard butters that have wax in it. But again, I don't think that a true beard butter would normally have wax in it. Because what's the purpose of having a beard balm? Because you add more wax into that instead of the butter? Maybe so, but I like to differentiate the two. I think that there's a place. I do have beeswax in my mustache wax with lanolin. Lanolin's going to be the tacky type of butter consistency that will give you that option to form your mustache if you want to, shape it up. Basically, if you really want your beard to be shaped up, it just takes time of just styling it every single day. And basically what we say is training your beard. You're training your beard to do what you want it to do. And how do you train it? You do the same thing over and over every single day. And then your beard starts following along with what you're doing. And so appreciate that, Ryan. Appreciate that. I've tried a lot of formulations, I've had companies, that have tried to help me in the beginning and give me their advice. But I took some of their advice and went to the lab and worked. And I'm just going to tell you right now, in the beginning, I didn't like mashed potatoes. I didn't. I mean, I love mashed potatoes, but not in my beard butter. It felt like a consistency of mashed potatoes. All right. And, so add a little bit more products to it, made it a little bit harder, but not overly hard, because there's butters that are too hard. There's butters that are hard. I'm not going to say companies' names, but I was showing my wife last night. There's a butter that I know that was sitting on my shelf. I pulled it off, and I had 3 or 4 different butters to show my wife. And I said, let me show you the difference between different companies' butters. This one, this one, this, and this. And I went like this to the one, and she goes, man, that's hard, like super hard, almost like a beard balm hard. Butters should not be hard. Just saying. They should be smooth and soft and melt super fast. They shouldn't be like gritty and take forever to break down. I mean, and if they are gritty, it's probably because of how they made it. There is a fine art to making stuff like this, like how long do you freeze it? What do they call that? When they flash freeze, maybe, I think. I don't know. You stick it in the freezer like right after you're done making it. A lot of people have tried to make beard butter. I have a guy that actually, I don't know if he ever comes on this channel. Maybe he does. And if he does, then oh well. But there's a guy reached out to me last month, and he ordered like 4 of the big butters like this of mine. And he asked me if I would be willing to do like a discount. Asked me if I would like give a price break on bulk. Well, when you hear that, you automatically think, okay, is he trying to private label, right? And that's pretty much what he wanted to do. He said, I like to use it for myself, but I I'm starting my own business in line, and I'd like to start, selling it because I love your butter. And so, but obviously these are the butters that he had liked. I don't, he didn't say too much about the new butters, okay? But these were the ones he wanted. And so I don't know if because he just wanted to stick with the 2-ounce containers. There's a lot of people that do 2-ounce containers. I mean, I sell my beard balms like this in a 2-ounce container. A lot of companies, they actually sell their beard butters in tins like this. This is how I started before I actually went live with the company, I actually was trying to make my beard butter in those tins, and I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I like the plastic better. I like the plastic beard, you know, containers like this. They're just so much easier, and you know, those melt a lot easier in the heat. And so I went with this one. And, you know, I had a lot of people say, I like your butter. Can you make it in a bigger one? And I always liked the 4 ounces. So I ended up making the 4 ounces. And now I make 4 ounces and just a few dollars more than the 2 ounce. So you're getting like double the price for just a few more dollars. And so I dropped all the 2 ounces down to $12 on clearance, getting them out of here, making room for the 4 ounce butters. And so, I appreciate that. Your mix is good. Don't even ever change it. I literally looked up everything and all the benefits of each oil. It's perfect. Awesome. Awesome, man. Cure it. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. You know, it takes time to do this stuff and to learn it. Like, how do you know? How do you learn? Well, you know, for me, fortunately, I had a head start with companies that I know that are in the business. Here's the deal. No companies are going to share their inside secrets, their inside, what do they call that? Trade secrets. They're not going to, because that's what makes them different. But I have had help with some companies not giving me the exact, well, some people sharing some things with me private. But I will say this, my blend is not like everybody else's, anybody else's. All right. I decided when I went live that I was not going to copy friends of mine that make beard butters and beard oils. All right. I'm not going to. Why? Because, well, I just feel like what makes me different. There's nothing different about me than anybody else if somebody else has my stuff. And so that's that's my whole idea of like creation, creating stuff that's unique and works great, and coming up with something creative. And you know, if people want to copy people because that's kind of their deal, then that's fine. That's on them. That's what they want to do. That's them. But for BHT Grooming, it's going to be a unique deal for me that only I and my wife knows. My wife didn't even know. In fact, I told my wife, I said, I'm really picking up business a lot. Kind of getting a little overwhelmed in a good way. I'm not having orders slip by. None of that. I'm staying on top of it, but I'm spending a lot of time doing what I'm doing, a lot of time. And I'm like, so honey, I need you to help me, and I'm going to give you a job. Give you a job, because my wife's job right now is just, you know, doing the laundry, taking care of the kids, making sure we go out to lunch, making sure my wife is, you know, happy. Because, you know, a happy life is because you have a happy wife, right? And so I told my wife, I said, you know, I'm going to have to show you what I'm doing. And so she's like, you know what? I'm good with anything, but not, I said, what I did say was, are you good with like graphic arts? Because, you know, one thing that takes a lot of time, of my time, is not concocting the apothecary stuff. You know, I love the oils, I love the butters and stuff. But I will say this, appreciate that, brother. So, but there's a lot of time, I'm trying to get my mind straight, a lot of time put into doing graphic arts. You know, like when it comes to labels, it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of time, and I mean a lot of time. And some people may be super fast at this, and they are. Man, I'm glad. I'm glad they are. But for me, it takes some time, because you know I'm very, the way my mind works. I have a very analytical mind. I have a creative mind, but if something isn't right, I'm not happy with it. And so sometimes it takes me a long time to do something when it comes just like something simple with like graphic arts, because I want it to look great. You know, if the font's too small, I'm not happy with that, because I honestly do believe that, you know, a lot of people as a reviewer, and I think that comes from the heart of being a reviewer for so many years. Maybe that's one of the reasons, maybe a good thing for me, that I was a reviewer for years, because now I know what reviewers will look for. I know what I like from trying different companies, and I know what ingredients they've used, and I've discovered what works great and what doesn't for me. Now, may work great for other people, but this is just for myself. So brother low key feels like he's buying your butter in bulk just to reverse engineer the blend. Gotta butter you up first. So yeah, I'm never cracking the formula. And Chris will even tell you on here, you don't, these are things you just don't tell, even your good friends. I mean, you can love your friends, but there are some things, if you don't believe me, you can go ask the general over there at Kentucky Fried Chicken. Do you have the recipe that we can borrow for your fried chicken? Well, side note, I'm not a big old fan of KFC, but they've got a recipe they don't want to share with nobody, and I don't blame them. All right, I don't want to blame them. So, but anyways, the point what I'm making is, you know, people look at like, labels. Can you see the ingredients? Can you see clearly? And so I told my wife, I said, I'm going to need your help. And she's like, I can do whatever you need me to do, but I can't do graphic arts. Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to spend time on my graphic arts, but I'm going to have to show my wife how to make some beard oil. I'm going to have to show my wife how to make beard butter. I have to show my wife how to make beard balm, how to, I told my wife, here's another one that's really kind of hard for me. And maybe I'm crazy for saying this and stupid, but I will say this, putting the labels on the oils, making them straight. I've gotten better at that, but it takes it takes an art to do it. I mean, some companies that are big, they've got machines that do these things. But for little guys like myself, it's working by myself. You try to label these things as straight as you can get. I mean, you can see this one's pretty dang straight. Let me go back to the back side. All right, see that? Pretty straight. All right, but sometimes they get a little off, and do you pull the label off and waste money? Or do you just ride with it? If it's really, really bad, pull the label off. Put a good product out there that's got your name on it. But if it's not that bad, I just got to say, you know what, Chad? 99% of people probably won't even notice that stuff that you notice. Kind of like as a musician, when something sounds off, I hear it, but somebody else may not. So I've discovered as I continue to grow, and it will, 2026 will probably be a fantastic year for my company of discovery, BHT Grooming. Anytime you start a business, it's a lot of work. It's hard work. And I do believe, though, that the hard work does pay off. The days of making products and just sitting them on a website and hoping people come and buy your stuff are over. I mean, seriously. I mean, you got to grind. You got to get on and show your face. You got to get to know people, build relationships with people, continue to innovate, come out with products, come up with ideas, and so offer stuff that people are looking for. And so even if you don't like it, still offer it, because there are people out there that like it. So eventually, I will hire my kids. I will. I'll have my kids help. I got two 14-year-old daughters. I've got a son that's almost 11. And actually, he is 11. And I got a wife, and we homeschool our kids. And so we're all here every day. This is what I do for a living. I have two YouTube channels. One is bigger than this one. And this is how I get paid. I get paid from YouTube, and I get paid from selling products, and I get paid from affiliates selling their stuff, like head shavers and stuff. But it's not like I'm picky on one person, or company. I share everything and tell you what I like and what I don't like, and let the chips fall where they fall. And so I'd love to see one of these beard companies collab with 30 Spray J on a legendary cologne. That'd be straight aura in a bottle. There you go. Philip, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. So, again, I just want to jump on here and just sub to your son's channel today. Awesome. Awesome. He said that you stopped by last night. By the way, if you're coming in, I do have my son's YouTube channel that he's doing like fragrance reviews on. It's called Fragrance ICT. If you're interested, you can go check it out on YouTube. It's just something he's getting into, but he's really good. He's actually got a pretty good knack for YouTube and videos. I'm surprised. And he edits his own videos. I'm very blown away. Of course, here's what's funny. In my home, I'll tell my son, hey, can you make a video? Can you edit a video for me? Because I don't have time. And he's like, sure. Doesn't ask for money. And then I'll reach out to him and say, hey, man, I'll give you some money for helping me. And then my daughter will be in the background, my youngest daughter, she'll go, you're going to pay him? I'll edit your video. And she's got a YouTube channel herself. And they're like, I will edit your videos, Dad, for money. Brian, it's so good to see you, brother. You know what? You've been on my mind lately. I was going to text you yesterday, and I was so swamped busy. And then I was going to text you today, and I thought about you this morning because I was just going to reach out and see how you're doing because I hadn't heard from you in a little while. And it's so good to see you on the channel today. Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing well. If you're coming in wondering what's going on this crazy shenanigan Sunday, I'm selling these beard oils. I'm doing a lot of very limited micro batch drops. So this isn't something that's going to stick around. Sticking around 20 bottles every time I drop one. And this one, it's called Black Barrel. Everybody that buys one, I am calling them out on the stream and telling them what their number is. There is a number on every label. 1 through 20, so 1 of 20, 2 of 20, 3 of 20, all that stuff. And so, but this one's going to be citrus, rum, and tobacco. A whole bunch of notes in this. So if you like that kind of rum, boozy scent, that's just kind of like masculine, dark, but kind of boozy, but it has the citrus and grapefruit on top. You're going to enjoy this one, all right? But again, I think we only have like 9 bottles left of the 20. Just released it like not even Thursday night. Was it Thursday night? Friday morning? Can't even remember when I released it. Selling these so I can move on to another. I'm a sub on his channel. I'm going to sub on his channel. He's great with descriptions. He definitely has a great nose for the reviews. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. All right, so if you guys want to go over to bhtgrooming.com and pick up one of these oils, I will write your name down and tell you what number you are. Again, I've only got 20 of these. These are a fantastic scent. In fact, I actually took one of these to my daughter, my youngest daughter, and I said, I showed my oldest daughter, and she goes, I like that. It's really nice. Went to my youngest daughter, and I had this one in another beard oil company's oil. And or beard company's oil of a certain type of scent that's kind of like this one. I mean, it's not like this, but it's another boozy scent. It's nothing like rum or anything like that, but it does have a. Let me just say this: it's another company. I got it right here, and I'm going to show you. It's got bourbon in it, vanilla bourbon. And so I held this up and I said, "Don't look. I want you to tell me." Which one do you like better? And she smelt this one, and then she smelt mine. And she said, the second one I like a lot better. And I said, really? And she said, yes. And she said, it's just, I like how bubbly it is. And so I'm like, oh, okay. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. That was mine. I made that. I just wanted to see how it compared to another companies out there. And sure enough, you know, my wife's like, what's funny about my wife is every time she smells something, she's got a horrible knack when it comes to scents. Horrible. Nothing like my kids are, they're fragrance people. My wife loves fragrances, but every time, like, let me give you an example. Has anybody in the chat ever smelled Parfums de Marly Leighton? It is niche. It is not cheap. It is pricey. I'm talking, $200+ for just a small bottle. So I let her smell my Parfums de Marly, Leighton, and she goes, smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. Really? Are you kidding me? This one is like a hot seller. Most people love Leighton. And so I've showed her several scents since then. That smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. And so I showed her this oil, and she goes, it smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. I go, really? And she goes, well, tea tree type stuff. And I'm like, tea trees type stuff? And she's like, I think what she's getting to is, to her nose, she's picking up like essential oils. But to my nose and everybody else's nose that smelt this, we're actually picking up the actual notes, not just some type of a pocket theory oils or something. We're picking up some grapefruit, and maybe that's the grapefruit and the bergamot on top that she's picking up, feeling like, oh, that's like, invigorating type. Which this one to me is, I wouldn't say invigorating. This has no tea tree in it. It has no peppermint in it. It has no spearmint in it. It does not have anything like that at all. Certainly doesn't have any eucalyptus in there. You know, those are some notes that I would think would be like uplifting and more invigorating type of sense. This one, I'm telling you, smacks you upside the head with the grapefruit and then that aged rum and the oak. Very, very good stuff. I was talking about Parfums de Marley, Leighton. Leighton. Leighton does not smell to me at all like Vicks Vapor Rub. But my wife, for some reason, she thinks it does. Get her some smelling salts. You know what I should do? This is going to be funny. I'm going to do this tonight. I'll report back to you guys on the next live stream. I'm going to actually go up to her and say, I got 2 oils right here. I want you to smell them and tell me which one do you like better. And I'm going to let her smell one oil, and then I'm going to let her smell Vicks Vapor Rub. I'm going to literally have the actual container of Vicks Vapor Rub, have it open in the tub, and I'm going to have her smell it. And I'm going to tell her, I want you to tell me, before you look at these, which one do you like better? And she's probably going to go, oh, Vicks Vapor Rub. And I'm going to be like, you know what? That is the first honest answer I think I've heard from you in a very long time. Now you are finally understanding what Vicks Vapor Rub really smells like. Vapor. Vicks vaporizing scents that open your nostrils and clear out your nose and helps you breathe better. You know, so I've got to the point where I'm going to tell you right now, the chief sniffer, the chief CEO, scent sniffer is not going to be my wife. That is not going to be her job. She is not going to have any job when it comes to the scents at all. If I have a scent that I want to ask somebody if they like, I'm going to ask my daughters. I'm going to ask my son. If I have a scent that is like a nice fragrance scent that I know my wife will love, I'll ask her, what do you think about this? And she'll love it. She loves the cologne scents. She doesn't really like she doesn't like anything that's like, you know, a little like what I usually wear is like cologne type stuff, like tobacco type stuff. And so, you know, when I throw something in like a grapefruit and then the rum and, you know, it just kind of threw her for a loop because it's different. It's definitely certainly unique. And I know my wife's not into that stuff. Have always been into niche type of uniqueness stuff. For instance, you know, you go to a store, you buy a flanker from a company that it's got, like, for instance, let me give you an example. Pure Havana was a Terry Mugler release back in like 2015, 2016, somewhere around there. And she liked it, but she wasn't like all gung-ho about it. But when I used to go to the jail and do preach and stuff in the ministry, I had girls all like, man, that guy smells so good, honey tobacco. And you know, like for instance, Amen, the original Amen, it had a tar note in it. And if you knew Terry Bugler, the original Amen, they still sell it some places, but they don't sell really the flankers anywhere. If you do, you find it at some, you know, like if you find it on like eBay, it's going to be probably $200, $300, $400 somewhere around there. It's expensive. By the way, if you're looking for something like pure malt from Terry Mugler, it is a flanker of aged whiskey. I know a great cheap option for that. That smells just like it, smooth and boozy, like aged whiskey, and you can pick it up dirt cheap on Amazon. But going back to the original Amen, I hate, like when I first got it, I'm like, oh my gosh. But the more I wore it, the more I fell in love with it. And my wife just never loved it. But I loved it. And so there are some scents that you just love for yourself. And then there are some scents that you like to wear for your wife. But let me know, is that you guys too? Do you guys feel the same way? Is there like scents out there that you know your wife probably wouldn't like go crazy over, but when you wear it, you just feel good and it makes you feel good. It just smells great to your nose. I'm just curious. Let me know what you think. Hey, let me know about the Manceros, man. I've never tried Mancera. Always thought about wanting to buy some, but can't right now. But eventually, I'm going to try some of that. So let me know what you think. I would love to check out Red Tobacco one of these days. See how that thing turns out. So, yeah, we got 30 likes. We got 9 people in here. Any questions for me today, guys? Y'all have any questions at all? again, all these oils, all these, the orders that I've got right now, most of these will be shipping out first thing in the morning. And so guys should be receiving those. A lot of you guys that ordered the wild blueberry tobacco will be receiving your orders hopefully this week. A lot of them are in transit right now. Let's see here. Let me see, Nick. I think you're going to have yours on Tuesday. So they should be there soon. And what I want you guys to do is when you guys get these orders, I want you guys to tell me what you think about them. I really would love to know your thoughts on them. And yeah, looks like Tuesday for you. I would love to know. And let's see here, Sunday. Yeah, it looks like most people are going to be getting these orders on Tuesday. Keeping an eye on the tracking here for you guys, making sure that everything's going to. My gosh, there's going to be a lot of orders delivering on Tuesday. I'm looking forward to getting my order. Awesome. Well, I will say, Philip, you should have your order on Wednesday. Looks like yours is showing up on Wednesday. And you let me know what you think about that woody woodpecker, all right? You let me know what you think about that wild blueberry tobacco. All right. Well, let's see here. Yep. So we got 9 bottles left. 9 bottles left. And if you want one, get over there and buy one because they will be gone probably in a couple days, I'm sure. Harry Brandon, what's happening, dude? I didn't know you were in the background. Any relaxing bedtime scents in the future? Yeah, I'll work on something with some lavender. Lavender is really good at kind of settling you down. I'll work on something, and Marky, I'll let you know. When I have a scent come in, a limited drop, I'll give you a heads up on something that's got like a nice calming effect. By the way, I will be looking for that. You going to sleep 11:30 p.m.? All right, Harry. Listen, man, appreciate you stopping by. I do. Appreciate you stopping by over there at Gig. And if you're ever into beard care stuff, man, hit me up. Hit me up. If you shave your head, you're a hairy guy, but I mean, maybe you got a hairy face. You got a hairy head, I can't help you. But if you have a bald head, I can. I talk about head shaving stuff all the time. Oh, just so you all know too, I have a head moisturizer. Or let me just say, I say head because I don't shave my face. But if you do shave your face, you can use it too. But I have a moisturizer I'm going to be releasing the beginning of February. All right. So if you are interested in that, I love using it on my head after I get done shaving my head with an electric razor or even a traditional razor. And it's really nice. It really makes my head feel great. And it keeps those irritation, bumps, rashes, whatever you call them, at bay. So don't plan on going bald anytime soon, but I don't have very good genes. All 3 of my granddads are bald. My dad and 3 uncles are bald. Okay. I'm just curious, you mind me asking, how old are you? Are you in your 20s, early 20s? I figured you were older than that, but maybe you aren't. Maybe you're like in your early 20s. I'm just curious. So, man, I got a lot of orders, guys. A lot of orders going out. So I'm going to have to be getting off here in just a few minutes because I'm going to be busy taking care of these orders. So if you, let's see here, teens. Oh, you're a teen. Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, when you get older and you start growing a beard, and maybe if you start losing your hair, hopefully you don't, but if you do, you know where to come. Come back to Beards, Heads, and Threads. Come back and say, you know what, Chad, do you remember me years ago, Harry Brandon? I'll be like, yeah, I remember you, Harry Brandon. I thought maybe you're just a hairy guy, but your name is Harry. Well, one of those granddads is a great granddad. Okay. Okay. Well, Harry, you make me feel old. You do. But it's okay. I deal with teens. I deal with 18 to 29-year-old young adults all the time. And so they're unmarried. So it's switching off from my microphone, ladies and gentlemen, to a charger before it goes dead because I just noticed my phone is at 1% and nobody wants to see me just get cut off. Okay, so yeah, so I'm used to young adults, and so glad you're part of the channel. All right. So let me just say this before I get off of here. If you guys are looking for a great fragrance, I'm a fragrance guy. I love it. I love fragrances. Will do. See you in 20 years when I'm half depressed and have to shave my head. You listen, dude. Now, can I speak some wisdom into you? When you get to a point where your hair is ready to be shaved, all right. I just want to tell you this: go all in, be proud of what you got, and rock what you have. All right. Do the best you can to take care of it. And don't worry about what anybody else thinks because most of them are just jealous. Have you ever thought about making an all natural shaving cream in all your scents? So I have definitely thought about making a shaving gel. I'm not really into shaving creams. All right. I like to see what I'm doing. You know, shaving cream can really cover your skin. You can't see. So, I do have a pre-shave oil that works very well, by the way. If you want to skip out on shaving gel, you could just put the pre-shave oil on, and it does a great job itself. It's got a different carrier blend in it from my beard oils, and it's got a good coating for your head, like a barrier. Hey, you too, buddy. Thanks, Harry. So, you know, definitely have those in all of the scents as well, and a pump top. So, I do want to say this. If you're into scents, guys, I'm telling you, Blue Suede Ember, amazing, amazing, stinking amazing. And it really doesn't stink. But this stuff, I know most of you guys have not smelt Bleecker Street by Bond Number 9, but I'm going to tell you, it's amazing. The blueberry in this, the suede leather in this, I'm telling you, we'll get you compliments. This is available only at BHTgrooming.com. If you want some, go buy some. Got a lot of people buying them, all right, for good reasons. This is what I wear, and those will be going out this week. All right, so appreciate y'all stopping by here again. I've got it linked right there, BHTgrooming.com, if you want to go check out the Black Barrel. Send me an email, hit me up on my website, Instagram, if you're on Instagram, BHT Grooming. I do try to do as many videos as I can over there on my Instagram. But send me an email or a text message if you have it of things that you would like me to look into making as far as different scent profiles. Matter of fact, I'm going to drive to the mailbox and pick up a shipment. There you go, bro. There you go, my friend. And I'm sure you're going to absolutely love it too. And I want you to hit me up and tell me how you like that, which you probably already smelled it before. It's probably the Woody Woodpecker stuff that you bought in the butter, because I think it delivered yesterday. Hey, Brian, good seeing you, brother. I really do appreciate you and your support. I hope you're doing well, man. Again, I had, text me, let's chat, let's catch up. Let me know if there's anything that I can do for you, Rudd. And how cold is it up there where you're at? It's been kind of on and off here. Thought we were having a pretty good winter time, being in the 60s, and all of a sudden, you speak it, and what happens? There it comes. You start seeing flurries, and you're like, "Are you kidding me?" So obsession, hey, listen, if you want me to make you an obsession scent, I can do it. It'll be a special order. But if you really want me to make one, I can make one, and I can make it in a straight deep perfume that'll last a long time. So you just let me know. I'll quote you. It's the same price as everything else. But I can definitely make one for you. So, but you have to just hit me up and let me know. I do that for a lot of people. I do that for a lot of friends. I just make like a quick product real quick on my website, send it to you. That's how you can pay for it, and then it creates shipping, all that information for me to ship out. So, but that's not something that I normally stock, and usually probably about a few days, turn around to that, to get something like that, or depending on, here's the deal: trying to figure out, getting the scent profiles down is probably like one of the hardest things to do on some of these, but can definitely work and see what I can do. All right. Anything else, guys, before I get off of here on this fantastic 18th of January day in 2026? Can you guys believe it? We're moving almost through January now. We're going to be through January before you all know it. It's crazy. You let me know when it's available. 70 hours a week will help pay for it. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. All righty. Let's see here. Okay, guys. Well, I think I'm going to jump off of here and get to work. Got some things I got to do. But I thought I'd just jump on here and kind of kick it with you guys for a little bit on this Sunday afternoon and see what's going on. And say hi to y'all. And wish you guys the best. So, all safe now. Okay? All right, brother. Sounds good. All right. I will let y'all, I'll let y'all know. Or sorry, not let you know. I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you guys. Who knows? Maybe I'll be on here tomorrow or the day after. I do got a video that I'm planning on posting. It's going to be my top head shavers that I've used, that I go to all the time in 2025 and 2026. Kind of going out of 2025, what I've used. There's only like 3 or 4 of them top that I went to and used over and over and over and over and over in a rotation. And so stick around for that video. And I do have another beard company review coming. I don't do as many beard review from companies anymore now that I am a competitor, if you will. But I do have friends that own businesses of beard companies, and they have asked me to check out their stuff. And when I told them, I said, you know what? If you want to send me something, if I have the time to do it, I will do a review on it. And so they did. They sent me some stuff and some stuff. You got the stuff. I got the stuff. Sorry, my mind's going to a movie. But anyways, I did a review and I just have to get it edited now. I sent it to my son to edit it, and when I got it back, it was like he'd like removed all the background noise and on the video that I did for my head shavers, and you couldn't hear the head shavers going off, and the sound was messed up. So he's learning. I got to teach him some stuff, but yeah, as soon as I get that up and posted, I'll probably put that on there as a live premiere. So what that means is it'll go live, but it won't be live. I mean, the video will be live, but I won't be like literally live doing it. So what I want you all to do is make sure you go to every video that I do and hype every video. And I've said this before to some, but I'm going to say it again. If you want to support my channel, every video that I do, I think you only get 3 hypes a week. Go to the video, and underneath it where you hit the like button, it'll actually ask you to hype it. And just go ahead and hype those videos because they do help with my channel getting pushed out in the algorithm. All right. Well, I can't say. All right. I think you probably might have a pretty good hunch, though. You'll have to check out the video. All right. But you're on to it. I'll say this. You got a pretty good suspicion. All right. I'll say that. How about that? You know what? I want to be doing some hummingbird giveaways too. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I do run their channel, their YouTube channel, so I will be getting in contact with the owner, Eli, and I'm going to tell him I need some hummingbird head shavers to give away for giveaways. And so if you have not subscribed to the Hummingbird USA YouTube channel, make sure you get over there and do it because we will be doing something soon with giveaways. All right, almost 100. Help me get to 100 on Hummingbird. I think we're at 94 subscribers, and so I would appreciate that. All right, Y'all need anything, text me. If you can't text me, go on my website, text me from my website. You can message me from there, and I'd be happy to help you guys out with anything you need. So if you haven't double tapped the screen, give this a like. Make sure you do right now, and I appreciate it. And I will see you soon. Let me know, guys, what you think about the orders when you get them, okay? Take care. Happy Sunday. We'll see you next time.